basically like what you'd see, I think, like when you see like a flat crystal and you just kind of see like the pattern that looks really cool going through it. That's usually agate. But there are lots of different kinds of agate. This is my little cute little sea turtle from the Cayman Islands. This is my first skull. I've got like 5 skulls now. And I love collecting skull crystals now. This crystal is ruby in zoisite, I think. Yeah. And so this stone is actually supposed to help with connecting to spirit and psychic gifts and developing psychic gifts and getting messages from your higher self, inner being. It's got a sweet little red spot under the chin, yeah, I like that. So cool. So this is my beautiful skull that feel very close to. And he's so cute, right? Yes, he's so cute. Let me show you the rest of my skulls now. So my second one. This is, and I consider this to be like Timmy's skull because my second one, Timmy's my like right hand. And I actually don't know what stone this is. This had like a little sticker on it when I bought it, and I think it said like RWT or something, or RWB, and I don't know what that is supposed to mean, but I'm gonna have to look this up sometime. Because I actually have a crystal book here, which I meant to keep track of all my crystal collections and what they are and what the stones mean. But I definitely like slacked on it a lot. So I don't really have much in here. I can show you guys if you want, but it's very like rough drafty kind of thing. This is my second skull. Third one is a beautiful clear quartz, and I don't know if you're gonna be able to really see like the reason, like what attracted me to it. Like there's kind of like a little spot up here, like right on the tip of the crown or third eye, where it's like a little rainbow kind of inclusion. I think it's so beautiful. So that's like what really got me to buy this stone. It's hard to see. I think it's because it's clear. Can't even see that it's a skull, really, right? Yeah, I can't really see like that inclusion, but maybe I'm gonna have to like put a picture in my Discord what it really looks like. But I feel very attached to this one too. It's so cool. Like it looks like there's like a little nail mark almost. It's like a round. It's like almost like a crescent moon, like freaking Sailor Moon. But you can't really. You can kind of see it there, like the little scratch, kind of. And it's like very rainbowy in there. I love Sailor Moon too! I'm a Sailor Moon freak. Okay, and this is my 4th skull. And I bought it because it looks just like Sans from Undertale. And it's blue. Like blue is Sans' color. So I really like this one. And this is Sodalite. Another Sodalite. So, really cool Sans skull. Whoever thought I could get a Sans crystal skull. Love it. And my last skull, which I just recently bought when I was on vacation, and I know this isn't Labradorite. I'm pretty sure it's not. The girl at the store tried to tell me it's Labradorite, and I was like, I don't think so. But look at this thing. It's like a crescent moon skull. It's so cool, and it's like this kind of Labradorite-ish, like iridescent kind of gray stone. But I don't remember what this stone is actually called. I think I've seen it before, but I'm not sure. Yeah, this is like a cool angry moon skull. Zelda's moon. Oh! Yeah. He does look angry too, doesn't he? I love it. But this is like such a cool shape. They're making all kinds of crazy shapes for crystals now. It's nuts. Oh, the one I forgot to bring over. This is like such a cute little glass cauldron I got at like an antique shop in Salem, and it just has some like little bitty crystal bits in there, which I like. I got these in like a candy bowl at a crystal shop. It's like grab some for free or something. So yeah. Love those. I get a couple big chunks of calcite here, I think, and these are kind of like, I feel like these are so my color scheme. In fact, I should put these in my bathroom, because like these match the color scheme of my bathroom so well. I would say like the pinkish and the greenish, but that also is kind of a color scheme of my bedroom too. Like my curtains in my bedroom are very like this pinkish and like mint green kind of color. Soul Eater. I'm gonna have to look that up. These are my big chunky pieces of calcite. Very fun, very cute. This is also an old one. Like before I started collecting crystals or being into crystals, I bought this little trinket dish. Hold on. I need a chug of water. So this is a beautiful piece of flower agate. I love how like this little piece right here is kind of like see-through and pinkish, and it's just got like this nice like mossy green kind of color. I super duper love this one, even though I don't like take it out to play much because it's kind of usually just holding little earrings of mine. But I love this, so beautiful. I feel so connected to green, like later in life. I feel like like these recent years. Guess what? It's about to be 555. Oh my god. Can you believe it? I got some cool towers and moons. So, oh, and I also have some crystal balls. This is my only smoky quartz. Oh, Make-A-Wish, yes, thank you. And yeah, I just hit 555 followers, Iris. Yeah. So, very, very cool. So this is my smoky quartz crystal ball, which I love. It also has like some little rainbow inclusions in there. Really pretty. You're really vibing with the 5-5. I mean 555. It's 555. Make-A-Wish. I wish for my community to be blessed and happy. So let me show you. Okay, so I'll show you my other little sphere. This is most commonly known as selenite, but this type of selenite is actually more specifically called satin spar. It's like not exactly selenite, and I have another like raw selenite piece to show you. Not this one, but this is also satin spar. But I have another piece of raw selenite that I'll show you to compare. Close to your favorite number. What is your favorite number, Axel? So this is like a ball and a stand, which is kind of cool. I love this. And here's my other, I'll show you at the same time. So satin spar is very, very, it's a very, very fragile stone. It's very soft, so it's easy to get scratched up. So like this side is fine, but like on this side, there's a little bit of scratches. If you can see right there. Unfortunately, like it's easy for this to get scratched up, and like this corner is a little bit scratched. I think it was like this when I got this. It's just like the way, probably the way it was carved. But this stone is like really cool. It's like supposed to be very cleansing and neutralizing with energy. So if you like buy a lot of crystals or like things that are holding bad energy, like selenite or satin spar is really good for cleansing those items. The numbers of Samael. I don't know that. Tell me. Okay, and for comparison, this is a piece of raw selenite, so it's not as like perfect looking as the satin spar. The satin spar is very like stringy, if you know what I mean, if you can tell, but this is more like not perfect looking, you know, it's more, I don't really know, very different. Do you charge your crystals? When I remember to, I do, but sometimes like I've kind of collected just like so many now that like I just don't have the energy tonight. I should though, I should. I need to like just select the specific crystals that I want, that I use most, and do those. And I have in the past, I have charged crystals in the past, but yeah, I just need to get back into my, you know, crystal maintenance. Samael is Lucifer's name before he felt like a saint. Ah, gotcha. I see, that's your favorite number. Yes. So I heard there are a lot of different ways. I'm not like that well versed on all the different ways, but I remember like looking into it and learning about it, but since I'm not like that up to date on those things, I don't remember all the ways. But one of the most common ways I think is like with full moonlight. So sometimes when there's a full moon, if I remember, I put my crystals in the window, or like I have like an altar space which is like under a skylight in my apartment. So sometimes I'll just like open that curtain and like let the moonlight come in through that window if it's coming through. Oh, I got a reminder for Timmy's dinner, but Timmy already got dinner. And here's Timmy. Timmy's visiting again. Oh my goodness. So yeah, moonlight. I think sunlight you can for some crystals, but a lot of crystals, like especially dark ones like amethyst, will fade in the sunlight, so you have to be careful with those. But yeah, so there's a difference though between charging your crystals and like cleansing any energy off your crystals. That is something you can do with like another crystal, or like smoke of sage or palo santo, which I have some right here. That's what this stuff is. That's a good way to cleanse. But I'm sure, yes, and selenite, yes. That's why, like, actually, this little stand is really good for if I have like a small crystal. I can just like place it on top of there, and this will cleanse any bad energy off this crystal. Which, by the way, this beautiful crystal, I didn't even have to lift it up that high. This is Chrysocolla, which is a beautiful, 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 like turquoisey color with some like kind of reddish colors mixed in. Turquoisey, bluish, green. This was like the most beautiful one I saw at the shop that day that I was looking at these, and so I grabbed this one. Oh god, it's so beautiful. So there. And it's, thank you, yes, I know, right? 11 p.m. for you. Is it like time for bed for you guys? I probably, like, I am thinking about ending very soon because I'm gonna need dinner. What did Wuggy say? This is, like, I would say probably one of my favorite colors. It's midnight, oh my god. Well, here it is. Here what is? Here is midnight? Bedtime is 5 a.m. Jeez, that's like when I wake up. We have for another 30 minutes. Okay, good to know. Gotcha, gotcha. Okay. Okay, show a couple more crystals. Here's another beautiful tumble crystal. I forget what this is called, but this is like a really cool, beautiful, beautiful stone. Iridescent. You know what? This might be what that moon is made out of. I don't know though. But oh my god. Beautiful, smooth tumble. It's like a little worry stone. God, it's so gorgeous. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, and then we got some moonstone in here, which is sweet. 2 different color moonstones. So I think I don't know if this is known as rainbow moonstone, this like greenish one. But that's like a really sweet like palm moonstone. And then this I get on the same day. It's just a little baby moonstone. Little pinkish one, peach. I think it is actually called peach moonstone. I don't know, but it's that little cutie. So cute. I was like, you know what, this guy's gonna be lonely without like another moonstone, so I got this moon to be his best friend now. And they've been together ever since. So I showed you my satin spar moon, but I have a couple other moons. This is a really cool amethyst crescent moon. It's like, looks kind of like faded in. I don't know if it's faded or it's just like a really light amethyst. But it's got a cool like tumbled and at the same time raw edge. And like, just like the way those like crystal formations in there are still intact, like I feel like that looks really cool on this little moon. This is one of my favorites, I would say. Very, very fun. Fun moon. Like a one more moon. Definitely not my favorite, and I probably have a little bit of, you know, I need to really do some cleansing with this one, I think, because it has like a sister moon, which I gave to my ex, so, and he probably threw it against the wall, so, yeah, I mean, I would never do that to a crystal, so, but this one has a cool little, like, druzy little crack in there, not a crack, but like, I don't know, I like that little druzy spot there, so that's cool. The other thing about this, which I don't love, is that it's gotta be dyed, right? Like, that's not a natural. No way that's like a natural crystal color, right? It's like magenta. So I'll show you my tower. So I was playing with this tower yesterday with tarot, but maybe you can get a better look at it now. This is like a really pretty aura quartz tower, which was kind of pushed on me at the shop. Not pushed, but like suggested on sale because like the tip is cracked. I don't know if you can see it at all, but the tip is like a little bit cracked because it fell, sadly. But like the inclusions in this crystal are so cool. I don't know like if you can see them, but they're kind of like grid-ish. Trying to like minimize the glare. How about this way? Oh yeah, how about that? It will look so much cool. Maybe if I take a picture. But it's like a lot of diagonal, like gridish kind of rainbow cracks going up through it, and it looks really, really cool. Just doesn't really come out well in camera. Don't burn myself with the candle. No. And at the same time I bought that crystal, I got these two presumed true real selenite towers. Not selenite. Citrine. Citrine. Because if you didn't know, most citrine that you buy anywhere ever, is really just imposter amethyst, which is heat treated to be turned yellow. So you think you're buying citrine, but you're really buying amethyst, and I don't like that. So the one piece of citrine that I had bought, which I didn't know at the time that they do that, so I was kind of, I don't know, I just like I hate the fact that it exists. Like, why ruin a perfectly good piece of amethyst? That's my opinion on it. So I'm giving that away to someone. Maybe I'll take it. I'm kind of maybe having like a tarot party with some coworkers soon. So maybe I'll take it, and if anyone's interested, I'll give it to one of them. But so these are supposedly real pieces of citrine. And to me, like, it looks like it, but I hate to say that it could really just be very sneaky heat-treated amethyst, which I hope it's not, because it's so clear, like, I kind of get the feeling it is citrine. This one especially is, like, they did a good job if it's, like, not real citrine. Anyway, that's my citrine story. This is, I would say my most beautiful tower, and this is a piece of fluorite, which is doesn't have too much color to it, but it has a little bit of rainbow-ishness to it. It's also got some very light purpley and green hues. But I actually love how clear it is, and it looks like a galaxy inside. It looks just so fun from different angles. I feel like this is such a beautiful tower, and this was my first tower actually. So there you go. Little fluorite tower. And I've got one more tower, and this is another one of those that I don't know what type of stone this is, if it even really is a real stone, because it's so weird looking. Super pointy though. Not that you can see at that angle, but I don't know. It looks like really cool because it's got like different depths to it. Like, I kind of like wonder sometimes if it's just like a bunch of different stones like resin together, like a black resin, but I don't know. I don't think so because usually when you want to tell if a crystal is a real crystal, like natural stone, you feel the temperature and it should feel like cold in your hands, like when you touch it. So, and this one is like cold all the way through. So, it's real. I just don't know, like, I don't remember what kind of stone that is. Okay, now I just have, oh, this is another cool piece. Definitely like a on the shelf in like a rich person's house piece. And I like that this is agate, and I like that it has this random little like red stain on it. I mean, that's part of the crystal, but like it feels like a stain. Oh, I still have the price tag on there. On the little shaved base. So I don't know, this is cool. I think it's just like a nice little cool display piece. And then I have all of my raw crystals. And like, we're not done yet because I still have all my jewelry, my crystal bracelets, crystal necklaces that I have hanging over here. Then here I have a crystal tree that my friend gave me as a gift. It's got like an agate base and probably mostly amethyst little leaves on it. So cute. And with the copper wire, of course. So this is what I have for like raw pieces. I already showed you my selenite. This and another piece I bought together. I think that this includes 2 stones, but the one name that I remember is Stillbite. This is ridiculous, isn't it? It's a freaking lot. I remember I did a stream, but I don't know if I showed all the crystals I had at that time either. Because I feel like I was pressed for time or something. This is the bottom, the ugly bottom. But I love that like this is like my favorite. I think this is the most beautiful. I love these little sticks of like almost like rock candy looking like little sticks going through. Like here. So that's Stillbite. I think this apophyllite maybe is the other stone. And I think this is all Stillbite. This is my other Stillbite, which is cute. Excuse me. Yeah, it like, I don't know, it looks like cotton candy almost. But crystally at the same time. So cool. Oh shit, what's the name of this one? Oh, I can't remember. I'm gonna have to look up the name of this one, but this is another really cool like specific type of crystal formation. Like this is like a cluster of whatever kind of crystal it is, and I've seen like huge ones actually of this. Like they sell in like Marshall's, TJ Maxx stores, and like it's not too pricey. I think these are really cute, and you can usually get it for like a pretty good price. Just found out yesterday was International Cat Day. Really? Oh man. I missed it. I gotta celebrate Timmy. Timmy. This is my favorite quartz cluster, which I sleep with every night. Sleep with it next to my bedside on the bedside table. And I let this crystal be pointed towards me when I sleep so I can it's supposed to help encourage and bring you more attuned with psychic gifts. So that's what I do. And this is a beautiful desert rose. Little cutie. I don't remember too much about these, but this is like a really cool, different kind of crystal. So I like those. I only have one. But I think this is a good, I think this is actually type of selenite. Or, yeah. So, for a time when I had all my tarot cards in a box because they used to fit in that box, now I have too many. Now they're in this little cool old-fashioned drawer. But when I had them in a box, I would keep this crystal in the box with them, this little desert rose, because I feel like that was a good crystal, nice little small crystal to have in there to like reset the energy after, and I wasn't using them for a while, just to like be in there with crystal. This beautiful rock is called celestite, and I love like the little crystallizations in there. It's like a beautiful light blue stone, and with blue again, it's supposed to be very clarifying for communication. And this stone specifically is meant to help with meditation. So I keep this one on my altar usually all the time. Sometimes I just like stare at it when I'm meditating or hold it. It's so pretty. This is, when I saw this stone, it was the first time I ever saw a stone like this, and I was like, this stone is calling to me. It's so beautiful. I love the colors. But ever since after that, I've seen a million stones like this. But I still love this stone. I guess it's blue quartz with pink tourmaline included. It's so like glary because it's looking like white on the screen, but it's really kind of like very, very light bluish, and the pink kind of has like a little like reflective kind of essence to it, which is neat. So I still really like the look of the stone. Really pretty. I don't know if you can see any of the blue in it, but I like that one. This is another one I got at the same time I got that other little cool cluster one, and another one that I don't remember the name of. I got them both at the same time. But I love the shape of this one. I think it's so cute. Wish I could remember the name. Someday I'm gonna go and write trace them in my book, and like I'll write all the names of all my crystals and all the healing properties and everything. This is another souvenir crystal. It's a beautiful dark purple amethyst with a little manatee on it, and I got this guy when I was swimming with manatees in Florida. Like one of the coolest things I've ever done. Manatees are so cute, and I kissed them. So yeah, it's my manatee souvenir. Love this one. I'm very careful to keep this one out of sunlight because I don't want the purple amethyst to fade. Just found out. Oh. This is lepidolite, which is, I feel like, very similar to selenite. It's like a very similar texture, I feel like, but it's purple. And I forget what this stone is good for, but it's like really cool and like smooth right there. But again, it's like selenite or satin spar, so like it's easy to scratch and damage. So just gotta be careful with one like that. And then this is a beautiful little geode which I had on a keychain, but it recently broke off, and I was lucky that I could still find it. It's like, I guess this is known as pink amethyst. It's like a really pink, really pretty pink, like a druzy in there in the geode. Oh yeah, there we go. That looks so good. One of my favorite pieces. So pretty. So nice and like clean in there. It's so little and cute. So there. My God. Okay. Should I show you? Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna be done with crystals for now, and I'm just gonna show you a little bit of like what my little book is about. Hey, Opa! Oh my gosh, thanks for following. Hey. How's it going? So, yeah, this is kind of like the format of my crystal book. So this was a rose quartz roller, which is now broken. So see, I trace it and then I just write the name, and eventually I was gonna write like all the healing properties or whatever of rose quartz, and I just didn't do it. This is the howlite heart, which you can kind of see lightly is like traced there, and I was gonna write more about it. So all I have really done so far is like traced a couple of crystals and not really written about them yet. Got here through letting my tab stay open. Awesome! Awesome. Love when that happens. Well, there's my... What does that say? Beaded necklace. Oh, but I didn't show you this, but maybe I'll show you in the next stream. This necklace that I made with my hands in a crystal shop with crystal beads. This is my amethyst moon, which you saw. See? Love your Toki Doki. Thank you. This is so old. This book is so old. Isn't this so cool? I love like the binding is like really cool looking. When did I even get this? Like 2011 or something? I know it says the year on here somewhere. I think. 2008. What? That's crazy. That's crazy. And the pages are like really fun too. I love how they're like all like little different Tokidoki characters. And this is my page for all my selenite pieces. The desert rose. So basically, this is like the format of this book, and eventually, maybe I'll do a stream sometime where I just kind of like go through and add all the info into this book. Yeah. I was so ambitious when I started getting into this stuff, and like, yeah, so I haven't talked about this that much, but like I kind of like went through it like when I was streaming a lot more, but like I started becoming first interested in crystals, then I started becoming interested in like witchy stuff, and then I started looking into witchy stuff, and like I ended up thinking it was so freaking cool, and like then I got like seriously into witchy stuff, and then I was like, oh, I'm actually just here to like grow spiritually and find my path that way and find my bigger purpose in life. So like crystals took me so far. Crystals took me on like such a path, and like now I'm just here expanding every day and feeling better every day. Honestly, I'm just like, I don't know, maybe I'm sounding weird, but I'm so like happy and grateful for the path that I have found myself on. That's what I'm trying to say. And now I think I'm gonna look for someone to raid. So I want to thank you all for coming here today. I'm getting a little bit tired and I am hungry. I didn't eat dinner yet. So maybe weirdly awesome. What's weird? I don't know. Thank you, Brendan. Thank you. So supportive, and I appreciate you as always. I think it's awesome too, but like sometimes when you talk about like this stuff, I don't know, and you don't know who's listening, it's like, oh, why are you talking about that? I don't know. But you're right, like, well, I shouldn't care. Who we gonna raid? Who we gonna raid? Who we gonna raid? Thank you, Wuggy. Thank you for raiding again, and thank you for coming. And I know you're tired too. Yes. Oh, Wuggy. I mean, Healpa's going to sleep. No, I read everything wrong. So, yeah. Anyway. Thank you, Wuggy. We're all on our own journey. That's right, Brendan. Thank you, thank you. Wouldn't that be funny if I just rated like the person with like the most followers I see on my following tab? Actually, you know what? I am gonna rate someone awesome. I'm gonna rate a big streamer who I have actually had a little bit of influence in his stream. I feel like I made a raid suggestion to him one time, and he actually rated the person that I suggested, and now like they're friends. So, and I think she benefited a lot from like getting that huge raid from him. So I'm gonna raid this guy, this artist called Tom Thinks. He's doing just chatting right now, so I don't know what he's chatting about, but I love him. He's like a wicked cool artist. Stream matchmaker, that's right. Thank you, everyone, and good night. I'm so happy to have you here this evening. Is this gonna work? Oh, /raid, right? Raid. Yeah, but definitely, if you don't know Tom Thinks, like, you should definitely, I mean, you're gonna meet him right now. I hope if you stick around. Just say hi, thank you for coming, and then you can go to bed. It's okay, because he has like 110 people watching anyway, so he doesn't, you know, just say hi, be courteous, please, and thank you for coming with me. I love you all so much. Had a great stream with you. Thank you, guys.